care for some tea? Today I kidnapped Jared and I took him to El Retiro Park. We are currently in Atocha in Madrid, Spain. We made little sandwiches. I would show you, but they're right here now. And we also had some tea. Everything's gone. Also some chips.
I was hungry.
All gone.
She fed a bird, which is like step number 1 of what you're not supposed to do. Isn't that right?
It was hungry. And I as a generous and kind human being,
Anyways.
and maybe a little
It's
naive.
Was it Tuesday of week 2?
Because the bird kept going back. It is Tuesday of week 2
It's
of our
Tuesday
program.
of week 2 of our program. We've been here for 9 days since last Sunday.
Wow.
This is our first, like, I mean, we've like walked through parks, but never. This is our first time like hanging out in a park.
We know. We had a sandwich with the gang.
In a park? Oh, that's right. Yeah. This past Sunday, we did a little flea market. It's like 5 minutes from our apartment, and then get on in here. We got these little open-faced sandwiches, tostadas things. Very good, cheap. Everything's so inexpensive here. It's very nice. What are you doing up here?
Covering the sun.
Oh, she's all about the lighting. Anyways, what was I talking about?
We went to the market.
We went to the market, and then we got food, and then we went to a park for a little bit, and then we went back to the market. I got a cool poster. She got 3 cool posters, a ring, pants.
For lab.
Did you get a bag or no? Not yet.
No.
No.
Am I getting a bag?
I thought you were getting a tote bag. Anyways, maybe we'll do a haul later. Maybe that'll be the next video you see of us. Maybe not. What else have we been doing?
Lab.
Lab.
Oh,
Lab.
ethics. I officially got ethics moved, and now we don't have class on Fridays. Let's go!
I can't do a W because I'm using. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, W for no ethics on Fridays.
Ah, thank goodness.
Hooray! Alright, well, I will see the camera later. I don't know who I'm talking to right now.
Our subscribers.
Ew, don't say that. We're not-
Like and subscribe.
Shut up. Ugh. Anyways, sorry about that.
Thought you enjoyed. I mean, not thought you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed today's video.
Guarantee you didn't. Hi. I'm Jared. I am in Madrid, Spain right now, and I've been wanting to start making and editing and doing some work on some videos, and so this is probably gonna be my first entry in that. I don't know for sure what this will be. I don't know if this will be on YouTube or just stay on my computer somewhere. I don't know the details of that. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I just barely got this camera working. I've been in Madrid for just over 2 weeks now, 2 weeks yesterday, and doing a study abroad program. And the first week I thought I didn't have the right equipment, the right port in my computer. Second week I was just toying around with it, trying to figure out how the camera worked. And now I finally got a hang of it. I finally found some spare time between Euro 2024 games, and I want to give it a try. So this is what that is. Like I said, I'm in Madrid for a study abroad program through the UCs. I go to UCLA, and I'm here studying some engineering stuff. I'm a data science major because I'm a fucking nerd. I really like math and statistics and all that shit. Is super interesting to me. Once again, nerd. But this is a program with a bunch of different like STEM engineering labs basically, and so I've been working in a machine learning lab, just kind of going over the basics, introducing the concepts of machine learning, which has been very, very cool so far. I might make a separate journal. I don't know what I'm gonna call these yet. Journals, vlogs. Vlogs feels overdone, but so does starting a YouTube channel as a boring ass white boy, but here we are. I've never been to Spain, so this is my first time. It's been wonderful. Food's good. City's very cool. I don't know if you heard me when I can you hear me when I turn? I don't think you can hear me when I turn to the window. Let me not do that. But yeah, I been in Spain for the past 2 weeks. It's been a blast. Just got back from Valencia this past weekend. Beach town on the eastern coast, I believe. I believe it's the east coast of Spain. But yeah, it's been very cool. Meeting a lot of cool people, doing a lot of cool things. I don't know exactly how I'll edit this. I'm still gotta figure out exactly how to edit in general. Oh yeah, this camera. This is my grandpa's camera. I don't know if anyone will ever be watching this, but Bobby, if you're watching this, thank you for letting me borrow your camera. I don't know if I'm gonna get into too much in-depth stuff in this video. I don't know. I like to think of this as potentially being an outlet for stuff I want to talk about, stuff I want to dive into. I can see this being a place to just kind of document a lot of the things I'm doing, just a place to put memories or put experiences that maybe isn't as superficial as some other forms of social media. Maybe it's a little more honest. The Airbnb we're staying at, I don't know how well scale is gonna look on here, but this mug is the size of my entire face, and it's awesome. Huge ass beer mug, and it fit like two 20-ounce beers, and I drank it all. It was awesome. I'm just yapping at this point. Isn't that kind of the point of this? None of this actually has to go anywhere. That's the beauty of it, is that if I wanted to, I could bare my soul and it would never get anywhere other than this camera. We'll see how that goes. Let's just talk a little bit. I started this program on June 17th, so the middle of June, some Monday, first day of the program. I ended school on June 12th, so the Wednesday before. I got 2 full days at home between finishing my long sophomore year and starting on this super hectic, super intense study abroad program. And I'm not gonna complain about it too much, because obviously very fortunate to be able to do this. Very happy that I'm doing this. I love that I have this opportunity. I'm extremely grateful that I have this opportunity. But oh, fucking hell, it was hard not being home. I get pretty homesick pretty easily. Close to my parents, close with my friends from home. I like being home. I'm a homebody. And as great as this has been, as great as the people I've met here, as great as the experience has been, and learning so much has been here, would be good to be home right now. It would be really good to be home right now. From this point on, that's just part of the gig. You don't really get summers as an adult. You get weeks of summer. You get maybe a month of summer if you're really lucky and you have like a extended vacation or a sabbatical, or you're able to work remote, blah, blah, blah. I had a teacher who talked to us about why he got into teaching, and his main selling point was you get summers off. And he's not wrong. That is a fucking treat. Well, anyways, home. Summer is never gonna be just 3 months spent at home ever again. Not that it ever was. The whole like finishing for 104 days. It's not 104 days. It is like 70 days of summer vacation if you're lucky. But then again, They also had a platypus that fought crime, which is badass. So I can look past the logical fallacy of the too long summer and just support the platypus. Summers at home will never be what they were ever again. Isn't that fun? Isn't that so much fun? Isn't that great to see the one, not the one, but one of the last relics of your childhood just kind of slipping off into the distance? Summer is now internships and summer school and job seeking and figuring out what it means to be independent and an adult and have a real life that isn't just swimming parties and lake days. And it's not that anymore. It's not sunset at the park or late night drives to fucking In-N-Out or whatever you want to do. Boba's good. It's not that anymore. I wish I'd had the foresight to know that it wouldn't be that forever. It would have been, I like to think it would have made a difference, but maybe not. Maybe I needed it to be what it was, not special. To realize, if I was trying to make it special in the moment, I might have ruined it. And so just letting it be what it was, maybe that just made it special enough. That didn't make any sense, but we'll go with it. Sorry, I saw a guy with glasses and I thought it was fucking Harry Potter on the screen. I'll do a full video probably at some point, separate from this, on machine learning, just because I have so much I'm gonna be able to say, hopefully. I already have a lot I can say about it. I just want to learn more and be able to do more with it so I can actually have direction with the video. Maybe I'll script, if you couldn't tell, this shit is not scripted, so maybe I'll script something up for that and then do like a full breakdown on machine learning, because that shit is so cool. And I don't think it gets enough, not that it doesn't get enough attention, because it is everywhere now, especially with how controversial AI is, and I have some opinions about that I can talk about too. So I mean, I don't know when any of this will be coming out, and I can't tell you what order it'll come out in. This could be first, this could be 13th, this could be 52nd, this might never come out. This might stay in my computer or unlisted on YouTube because it ends up being so fucking terrible that it isn't suitable for anyone's eyes. We will find out eventually, and we will go from there. And so, if you don't see this ever, it's probably for the best. If you do see this, hopefully you liked it, and I'm sorry if you didn't. My bad. I'll either improve or just you go watch someone else. I don't need that. Don't let me take up any more of your time. I'll check back in with more, I'm sure, at some point. It's been a hectic 2 weeks, and at the end I'll have probably a fuller breakdown. At some point I'll have maybe another 2-week check-in, 1-week check-in, and then hopefully like a educational deep dive into machine learning and its uses and its threat to society and how AI is gonna kill us all. But not really. That's not, at least not for a while. We have so many opportunities to kill ourselves before AI gets the chance to do it. Alright, thanks for putting up with this. I will probably see you later. I don't know who I'm talking to, but peace. Alright, it is Friday, July 26th, Miranda's birthday. She's over there packing for our trip where we leave tomorrow. Let's see. What do I have to catch you guys up on? This is not going to be a long video. This is just going to be kind of a reminder for me to decide what I want to catch you guys up on. With that being said, let's see. What have we done since I last did one of these? We went to Valencia, I believe, almost right after the first one of these. We went to Barcelona. My sister visited Lauren. That was a lot of fun. We did a day trip to El Escorial, which is a little town, city, whatever you want to call it, like an hour outside of Madrid, where the Habsburg Royal Palace is, and where, not used to because it's still there, but where they used to stay when they were presiding over Spain. Just overarching things. Spain's great. Spain's great. Great country, good people. The food, questionable. Miranda says questionable. I agree.
It's good.
They have some staples and they have very little else. There's a lot of bread, a lot of like cured meat, a lot of ham, a lot of sausage. Chorizo is big here. A lot of cheese. And the thing that we've kept coming back to is it feels like a lot of the food is bland, which is fine and kind of funny coming from Americans where they might not have the most risky food palates, but we're from California. We get a lot of variety. We get a lot of variety. So the good thing here is that there's a lot of non-purely Spanish food options. Like there's a Asian market. Like
we've been hitting that up.
We've gone like 3 or 4 times. That's been great. We've hit a couple other different cuisines. We went to the dumpling place early on. There's a bunch of Mexican food restaurants around that have been very good. But in terms of Spanish food, kind of middle of the road, like a 5, 6 out of 10. What would you say? Lower, higher?
Yeah, about there.
5, 6 out of 10. Maybe a 5.5 just to split the difference. We saw our friends Ayla and Miles from high school. They stopped in. Ayla is also studying abroad here this upcoming fall. She's got a full, 12 weeks, huh?
Yeah.
She's here for a while. But yeah, the program itself ended up kind of being a mixed bag, which I'm sure I'll expound on that later and maybe once I've gotten more people's full opinions on it. But a lot of labs were not suited to people's best skills. A lot of labs were not as hands-on or as interactive as people wanted. A lot of people didn't get to participate or do as much as they wanted to within their lab. There was just a lot of, it felt like the expectation was far from the reality of it. And I had one of the better labs in terms of what I got out of it, because mine was simple. Mine was machine learning. I got exactly what I wanted to come for. I'm very happy with mine. I got pretty much what I wanted out of mine, barring a few hiccups along the way, but overall I'd say I had one of the more positive experiences, and honestly I think you did too, Miranda.
Oh yeah, I think I had the most.
Yeah, hers was a pretty intensive wet lab where she got to do a lot of cool interactive stuff, so we got the better end of the sticks, but there's a lot of people who are unhappy. All the people here have been so cool. Well, most of the people here. There's been a little bit of drama around the edges, but for the most part it's been a very good, really good group. Really fun, really social, really welcoming, kind people. So it's nice to, a lot of UCLA people. No Merced for you, but a lot of UCLA people, so it'd be nice to go back to that. But
Tahoe ski trip.
yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I'm hoping we can manage to keep in touch with all these people, because it'd be a shame to do all of this and have all this time together and get no lasting relationships out of it. I've been meaning to make another follow-up of these for basically a month now, and I just haven't had the time because we've been so busy and doing so much stuff. So don't regret it. It's been a great time. I think we're both happy. I think most people are very happy that it turned out this way, even if there were a couple rough spots along the way. With that, I think that about summarizes our Spain trip and draws it to a close. I am sure I'll be seeing you again. This has been a nice little hobby to pick up. We'll see where it takes me. But thank you. Appreciate you guys. All 4 of you, including Miranda apparently. So the other 3 of you. Thanks, Mom. Peace. That's gonna get cut. Fucking hell, that wasn't cringy. God, I sound like a fucking dork right now, don't I?